Alright, so it's Friday, March 28th, and I have my chemo teaching appointment, which I'm calling chemo orientation this morning with the pharmacy team. So Kelly and I are going to that, and yes, that is Sesame Street playing in the background. We are in our Sesame Street era here. Yeah, so I will update you on how this goes today. Hopefully it goes well. I'll learn about the side effects, about the medications they give me to counter the side effects, and then the side effects of them. A little bit more about chemo and stuff. So, all right, thanks. All right, so I'm back home. We did the chemo orientation this morning. Kelly was allowed to come with me, which was great. And we met with the pharmacist and a fourth year pharmacy student that went over everything. No real surprise because shockingly, I've read everything already. Yeah, so I knew a lot about the side effects and things. So I'm on 4 different drugs for anti-nausea, 1 taken as needed and 3 taken preventatively, which is 1 more than they usually give. My oncologist had asked how I had tolerated pregnancy, and I lost 13 pounds in my first trimester. So she was like, okay. So extra anti-nausea meds just to help with that. So we went over those. The injection I'll be doing to help stimulate bone marrow production of white blood cells, I'm not doing until the second chemo I'm on, because I'm on 1 chemo for the first 3 rounds, then a different, 3 chemos together for the first 3 rounds, and then 1 chemo for the last 3. So yes, the appointment went well. We went over the side effects of chemo too. Nothing shocking. Gonna lose all my hair. Already knew that. I shouldn't have much nausea. She said it's more likely that I'm just gonna not really want to eat and feel a bit like bleh. But I shouldn't have any nausea with 4 meds. Just, she said maybe a day of a little like, bleh, don't want to eat, icky. Gonna be tired, but she said the same thing my oncologist said, which is working part-time should be fine in weeks 2 and 3. And I'll talk a little bit about work in another video. What other side effects? Like nausea, constipation, all those kind of things. Yeah, I can't remember. But nothing I hadn't read about before. But yeah, the appointment went well. Nice to even just be in oncology again. Like, getting to see the area was not nice, but like it helps make it less stressful. Oh, my port. So the oncologist had originally suggested a PICC line. So a PICC line goes into your arm, and it on the last day of chemo can pop right out, and the nurse can do it. A port, on the other hand, goes into your chest. It's implanted in a minor surgery, and it usually, because putting a port in is urgent, taking it out isn't. So, and because, you don't want to have to put it in and out multiple times, it can last a couple of years, they've told me. It might last maybe a year or 2 before they take it out. So usually they recommend a PICC line. I, however, have a toddler. So there's 2 reasons I asked for a port instead of a PICC line. And my oncologist got it, was supportive of that. So 1, toddler, she pulls my hair, she pulls things. She doesn't get it yet. She's about to turn 2. So I really don't want her to accidentally pull it out. Also, I'm really grossed out by it. Getting an IV in, I don't like the needle going in, and they're like, oh, but it's okay, the needle's out now, so you can calm down. It's like, no. I don't like the feeling of something being in my vein, half in, half out, even more. So I think I would go nuts having 18 weeks of a PICC line sticking onto my arm. Also just rolling over, being worried. I wouldn't be able to go swimming or to the splash pad or anything like that because it can't get wet. So it's got to be either wrapped like wildly up so that nothing can get in, or you just can't do it. And I'm like, I have a toddler. I want to go to the splash pad this summer. So yeah, so port it is. So the pharmacist did say that probably I'll have my port put in possibly Thursday, or if not, Friday morning right before my first chemo. So my first chemo is Friday, April 4th. I think I am excited. I know excited, everyone's like, that's not the right word. It's like, I think it is. I just want to get this over with. I want to be able to do this. We know what's going to happen, so let's just do it. So yeah, that's what it is. So 1 week to go until I start chemo, and yeah, just want to get it over with. Let's go. All right. Bye.